I'm unavailable. You know they see me. I'm unavailable. You know they see me. Yeah, but I will be available and you will always see me on this show. Welcome to my first show. My name is Jimoh Babatunde Ibrahim, CEO, Roger Cineworld, and of course, Roger Studio. You are welcome to this show, Movie Bugatti. What is Bugatti? What are we Bugatting about? Yes, on this show, we want to elucidate, analyze, review, break down different movies. We will be looking at a review of both local and international movies. When you talk about movies, we want to look at the review of movies. And this is my first episode. Like my first episode. You can follow me on my social media handles at Roger Cineworld on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter for updates of our shows. We want to review the movie of the talk of the town. A lot of people have been saying, have you watched this? Have you watched that? And I was like, wow, let me see this movie. But to be frank, the movie is very interesting. What is the title of this movie? Gangs of Lagos, written by Jade Oshiberu, and the release date is 7th of April 2023. Before we go into further review, let's take a glimpse of the movie trailer Gangs of Lagos. I will be right back, and I remain your host, Jimoh Babatunde Ibrahim.
Who decides where we are born, the life we have? Isale Eko is the jungle. Everyone does what they must to survive.
Power. 1,000,001 people willing to die for a cause they know absolutely nothing about.
Let's go! My best song. I got my man ready.
Wow! Did you just see the trailer? Like from the trailer itself, you will see that this movie is a top notch. Let us start with the characters. We have Toby Bakare, who is Obalola in this movie. We have the likes of Adesua Etomi, Toyin Ibrahim, Bimbo Ademoye, Nino Kazim. All of these characters played a major role and they were so fantastic. They delivered their lines, their roles, their character. I mean, 100%. Imagine Jade Oshiberu using Adesua Etomi as a gangster, a gorgeous, gentle lady to act as a gangster. The movie is wow. Like, it's just about the life situation around Isale Eko boys, indigenes, their commercial activities, their thuggery aspect, political, and tussle for power. Like, the movie really is realistic in nature. Let me use the word realistic in nature. The movie is realistic in nature. Due to the courage and intellect, a gang leader named Nino is interested in Obalola. He took Obalola from his youthful age just because he feels he's so intelligent for someone to be able to calculate that, okay, when he attacked this lady on the highway, the police station is just 15 minutes away. He was able to calculate that this woman would have reported to the police. You know, could you understand what I mean? He was so intelligent and he has that vibe. Like, Omoaye Kinjejoaye is trustworthy. He is someone you can rely on. Like, he protected his friends. So whether it was the spot on casting choices, cinematography, or stunts, this film has set the bar high for producers in the industry. Like, it is just a race for we producers in the industry. We have to start making good movies. Like, this movie is rated one of the best movies so far for 2023. I can bet you with that. So before we go to the good and the bad aspect of this movie, let's take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Introducing to you a smooth blend of berry and orange flavored natural drink. Lime hibiscus drink just became way cooler. Drink healthy, stay fresh. A product of Food and K Cuisine.
Wow, welcome back. Let us look at the good aspect of this movie. Firstly, the cinematography aspect, it is a top notch. Don't let us hide that fact, because the cinematographers were able to interpret each scenes with the storyline. I really love the fact that they actually took their time to shoot this movie. And from that aspect, you will see that this is a good movie. Secondly, the characters. There is no bias in the selection of these characters. All of them are just killing their roles top notch, ranging from Obalola to Adesua to Pasoma Alabi. I was even surprised when I saw Pasoma in this movie. Like, this is a cinema job. Pasoma really delivered the lines. It really shows that Pasoma is from the street. Yes, he had it 100%. So the characters are carefully selected, and I am giving a thumbs up to Jade Oshiberu. Thirdly, the street life. um, the writer really painted the life of people living in Isale Eko. There is no difference between we've seen in the movie and the reality. There is no difference at all. There is no difference at all, because that is the exact life. When you talk about how they live, their homes, their activities on the street. Man, I don't let me share my experience when my first time on that island, Isale Eko to be precise. No, it was a bad experience for me. So this movie really painted the activities going on in Isale Eko and Omo Eko. They are really loyal to themselves. Now let us go straight to the bad aspect. No, every good movie has a fault. That's just the fact. Nobody is perfect. Let me pick it from the aspect of the stunt. We could see that they spend so much money getting a stunt master who trained these actors. So they felt, let us show them that yes, we really spent money on these stunts. So most of the scenes were just stunts. They wasted time on the stunts. I don't really fancy it, because I expect each scene to tell a story. So most 70% of this movie was on stunts, which I'm not really impressed about. That is my own point of view. Some of us might really like that aspect, but from my own point of view, that stunt is a no. I mean, a no for me. Secondly, the storyline. This is a regular storyline. Like, when I was watching it, I felt I have seen this movie somewhere before, because it's not, looking at this movie, I think this movie has a resemblance to that of King of Boys, Blood Sisters, and so on. There is one movie of recent which involved these gangs of Lagos, which was shot in Isale Eko also. So this storyline is a no for me. It is a regular story, but despite it is a regular story, it is still a top notch, because they spent all their time telling us the good and the bad side of Isale Eko, but the story to me is a no. Lastly, their dialogue. Their dialogue is too bottish in nature. Like, they did not capture the real language of the streets. I was expecting, like, dúró ńbẹ̀, à ń bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ òun padà, à ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe kinní kan. You know, those language of the boys on the street. I was expecting such, but it was too cool. The language was too simple. They were just using the regular Yoruba language, which shows that they don't really have the experience of the street language. But despite this fault, they were able to deliver in their own way. Like, they delivered in their own way. So, if you have anything or any comment, you can just drop your own view under this video and let's discuss. Like I told you from the beginning, from onset, nobody is right. Nobody is perfect. So We are bound to make mistakes, but this movie itself has given room for competition in the Nollywood industry. Like, as from now on, I'm expecting to see films that are badass, that will be better and in every aspect, I mean better in every aspect than Gangs of Lagos, most especially from Jade Oshiberu. Yeah, before I go, I want to introduce to you, I want you to be expecting a movie on YouTube titled Komolafe Okouku, a Nollywood movie written and produced by Yusuf Success. Don't let me tell you anything about the movies, but just watch out for it. I am bringing that movie here to analyze Komolafe Okouku, the Necrophile, written by Yusuf Success. Stay tuned. Don't forget to follow my social media handles at Roger Cineworld on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and on Twitter. We'll be right back. Join us in our next episode. Thank you. Bye.
Introducing to you a smooth blend of berry and orange flavored natural drink. Lime hibiscus drink just became way cooler. Drink healthy, stay fresh. A product of Foods and K Cuisine.